It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. And for Los Angeles, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. So we're right around halfway through the season. Jack, a lot of trade discussions happening. What are your keys to making a great deal?
Well, it depends on your goal. You want to win now? You want to win later? A combination of both? Does your analysis ever make changes out of emotion?
Well, acquiring players that fit your system. You have to have a system first. That's the key. And if your trade looks too good to be true, it probably is.
I meant to say, do your analysis, never make changes out of emotion.
Okay.
See, I was emotional when I was talking about it.
Well, I heard you.
I
I understood it. I understood
All right.
it.
You did?
Not really, but.
Me either. And now with the tip-off coming up shortly, it's time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Last outing for Orlando, the loss to Denver in the Rockies.
And, you know, this can happen on the road. You're out defending guys who have just gotten into a comfort zone playing at home.
No passion on the defensive end, didn't look completely engaged. Really need to lock in and be focused on these road games.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, we know how much of a trailblazer LeBron James has been. He's taken charge of his own free agency to ensure that he is almost always on a contender. He has made it clear he has no interest in being around mediocrity. Kevin?
You're right, D.A. He wants rings and nothing less. Doors for a couple teams that had high hopes coming out of the gate. Frustration starting to build, and you can even sense it with the fans. They're getting a little bit nervous here.
And this is the critical stage where when you've gotten out of the gate slowly, it's your leadership that has to step up. They've got to have a strong voice in the locker room, not overreact to mounting frustrations, and just calm the nerves of the young players. It's important to keep your unity in tough times.
What do the coaches always say? Don't let go of the rope. Everybody's got to pull in the right direction, same direction. Don't let go of the rope.
Great point, Kev.
Outside Fournier. Vucevic trying to get open. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got the opening field goal of the game for the Magic. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Orlando. Inside we have...
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's Vucevic. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Now Ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah. Kuzma with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Kuzma passes to James. Back to Kuzma. Over Gordon. Off the iron that time.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
Here's Augustine. Rebound the Lakers. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And really lucky that they weren't blown out in that game, because I just thought the effort was lacking.
You know, it'd be hard to identify a phase of the game where they were crisp. Not the passing, not the shooting. Defensive rotations were off. You could critique them up and down.
Fournier against Kuzma. Fournier finds Gordon. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Listen, we know Aaron Gordon is a high-activity player, and if you give him daylight, he's ready to shoot it.
And here is LeBron. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Lays it up and banks it in. LeBron's got his second basket of the game.
Well, 6'8" and 200, who knows how many pounds, but the King, one of the most apropos nicknames in sport.
Poked away. Fast break, here they come. Pulls up. Kuzma can't get it to go. And here's Fournier, he brings it up for the Magic. The pass to Isaac. Shot clock at 5. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Jonathan Isaac making progress, but he was drafted knowing he had a lot of work to do.
Yeah, and you really shouldn't try and compare Isaac to the rest of his draft class. He's going to be on a different timeline as far as his development goes. Might take longer for him to be ready, but the payoff, man, could be huge as his ceiling is really high.
The first one falls.
What we know about Jonathan Isaac is he's got incredible length coming out of Florida State. And the team knew, guys, that it would take some time to develop because he's so young. But with that frame and the potential his offensive game has, he can be scary in the future.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And Doris with Isaac, unfortunately, he missed a lot of his rookie year to injury.
Well, it was a disappointment for the young man, to be sure, Kevin, but he talked to Aaron Gordon about dealing with the injury and that lost time. Let's remember, Gordon went through the same situation as a rookie.
And that one's good. James.
Boy, LeBron James is making that. Wow, good luck, because when he's dialed in and shooting the ball, there's no defense that can deal with him.
Vucevic against McGee. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, the offense is really clicking. 4 for 5 from the field to start. Nice.
Nikola Vucevic has done a great job of improving, Doris, his playmaking ability as a center.
And it's the way the league is moving. More and more centers are acting like playmakers. Vucevic, one of them. This guy has upped his assist average in each of the last 5 years. Incredible.
One shot, behind the lanes.
And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end, and LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
Boy, Kev, I love his game. He can hurt you in so many different ways.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Gordon kicks to Isaac. The 3. And it's Gordon missing for Los Angeles. They've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. LeBron outside. Pass to Hart. Out to Kuzma. Clock at 4. From deep. That one misses. So Orlando will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Well, there's a ton to talk about Lonzo Ball, but if you focus just on what he brings to an offense, there's a lot to like.
Yeah, I mean, he just sees so much on the floor. I mean, he sees all the cuts and angles, both offensively and defensively. And we know his shot will be a work in progress, but it showed some improvement in consistency the second half of last year. And for all the circus that can surround ball off the court, you forget that he is already an elite playmaker in the NBA.
On the free throw, no good.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
How about that one, able to maintain control and finish the play?
Well, we know this about Aaron Gordon, guys. The athleticism has always been there at an NBA level. Now he's paired that with the improved shooting from a year ago, and that turned into his best year as a pro, and I believe he's a budding star.
Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Shooting one.
That's good from Isaac. And with Gordon, he even made a bid for an all-star spot.
Well, agreed. I thought he had a solid case to be an all-star, Kev, and he knows that he is the focus of opposing defenses now, and he had to adjust his game to where he can produce while being double-teamed and sometimes trapped on the catch.
Orlando leading. Ball's knocked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Gordon. He's been more than solid over the last month. He's averaging 14 points a game, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 steals. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
I think they need more consistency from him, and they're getting it. Look for this to continue. I love it.
Ingram dishes the ball. Pass to Kuzma. And here's Ingram from the arc. Los Angeles with another miss. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Isaac. Vucevic trying to get open. Isaac misses. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Kuzma. That one's not going to go. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Magic shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. And that one's good. Ingram's got his first bucket in this one.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
It really is, Greg. These squads are evenly matched. They are going at it right now.
Here's Vucevic. Kuzma pulls it in. The Lakers in the lead. Ingram right side. He kicks it to Ball. Here's Kuzma. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
To the middle. Vucevic, the pass to Augustine. Outside Fournier. 11 feet away. Hits the front of the rim and out. Lakers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Hart kicks to Ball. Passes it to McGee. Ingram outside. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Isaac with the ball. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And when you look at Evan Fournier, he's just a reliable source for points whenever he's on the floor.
Yeah, and Fournier is a bit of a quiet scorer. I mean, he always ends up with a lot of points, but doesn't tend to wow you with any individual plays. Terrific shooter who just makes the most of his touches and his minutes whenever he's on the floor.
First one falls for him.
You get a little glimpse into the mindset of Evan Fournier. This guy will do whatever it takes to win.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee. Beasley comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Josh Hart. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And so Fournier nails both of them. And Doris, last year, another season where Evan Fournier continued to improve his scoring.
Well, it's really been amazing to watch this guy refine his game over the last several years. Very judicious with the shots he takes. Not going to wow you too often, but a very consistent contributor.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
Grant kicks to Fournier. Outside, Simmons. The pass to Grant. Orlando moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gordon. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
I think Aaron Gordon has turned himself into a reliable offensive option every trip up the floor.
Zubac, the pass to Ingram. And he gets it to go. Ingram's got 6. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Gordon. The Lakers with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
They get it again. Rondo finds Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Grant. Here's Fournier. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 6 points for him.
Boy, nice feed. Leading him into some space. A nice catch on the run, too. Wow.
Caldwell Pope with it. Outguarded by Simmons.
Come get it. Come get it.
Simmons against Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Beasley. Nice D from Fournier. And Simmons has got the ball here for Orlando. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And Jonathan Simmons, the explosive wing player, went undrafted but has earned a spot in the NBA after a strong couple of years in the G League. Now he's established himself as a potent offensive player.
And the first one at the line is good. And for Simmons, when he was in the G League, he developed, Greg, his playmaking.
Yeah, spent some time at point guard at that level, and I think it helps him in terms of finding ways to create shots for himself. He's definitely, though, at his best when the ball is in his hands. Not so much a spot-up player, but he can create offense for a team in a hurry.
Good on both.
You think about the Orlando Magic and how difficult things were from a rebounding perspective last year. Dead last in defensive rebounding percentage. Listen, if you can't close out possessions, you are digging your own grave in the NBA.
Here's Ingram. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. And Doris, when you look at the Magic roster, you think they'd be better at rebounding.
Well, I think, Kevin, a lot of people assume when you have big bodies that rebounding necessarily follows. The reality is there's an art to rebounding the basketball, and there were struggles across the board for this team. Let's make no mistake. Whether it was offensively, whether it was the rebounding that you made note of, there are a lot of areas that this team and organization needs to address.
That free throw missing.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
So he comes up empty at the line. Doris, look in your crystal ball. 5 years from now, who do you think will be the 2-3 best players in the NBA?
Well, certainly some of the names. I won't say this is a definitive list, but as long as health holds, I'm going to give you 3 men who are going to be bad men in the NBA for a long time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, because the Greek freak is able at his size to handle it, take it off the window, and dominate action in transition. If he gets a consistent jump shot, forget about it. Ben Simmons, exactly the same thing. His passing ability is extraordinary. I think you'll see him get a low post game, and I think he'll get a jump shot, and he will be unguardable. And one of my absolute favorites is Mr. Joel Embiid. Give it to you inside, give it to you outside. Mr. Embiid can handle it. He can dominate with his defense. Those three men are going to be all-stars for a long, long time. I don't think the pass could be better placed. That's a great assist.
Rondo looking around. Ingram against Ross. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. Fourth spot held by the Lakers.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
First free throw is good.
One thing you have to consider if you're the Orlando Magic is finding some level of consistency. And I mean that both in terms of the roster and the coaching staff. To me, when there's a lot of turnover in both of these departments, it can take its toll on an organization, and we've seen that with Orlando.
Lance Stephenson's checked in for Caldwell Pope. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Orlando leading by 3. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Grant. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. So it's the Lakers now. Outside Rondo. Kicks it to Stevenson. Over Ross. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Yeah, the defense not closing out in time. He's too quick and too good to miss many of those.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Grant, that one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Grant against Rondo. Pass to Beasley. Over Gordon. And it's Beasley. That time in the assist by Rondo.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic lead by 3. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
I love the fact that they're getting so many of their points at the rim. Just a solid first period.
Well, Greg, playing bully basketball on the block. Every opportunity they've wanted at the rack, they've got it.
Stevenson and LeBron are the wings. Ivica Zubac is out there with Beasley. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. That's the Laker 5. Free throw good, James. Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers, and Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers.
We now have rules, Doris, that protect shooters from defenders stepping underneath them. But what about when the defender leaves his feet and the offensive player steps underneath and tries to draw the foul?
Well, I think one of the things that we have to look at is, okay, we certainly do not want the defender to have unnatural movements which place him underneath the feet of the shooter, because that's where injuries can happen. On the other side of the equation, and this has become problematic to me, you see far too many shooters either jump unnaturally outside of what should be a straight up and down shooting motion, or guys who kick their legs sideways in an attempt to draw contact and fall over. But Kev, this is where officiating is about feel, touch, and vision.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. And so Grant will bring it up for the Magic. They lead by 4. Here's Gordon. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gordon's got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's James. 10 points for him. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Stevenson against Simmons. 5 to shoot. And it's Rondo in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Orlando leading by 6. Here's Ross. Softly drops in the floater. Ross has got 5 points now this quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And here's James outside. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
I don't know how it's possible for a player to keep getting better with age, but as LeBron said, he's like fine wine, baby.
Ross dishes to Grant. Feeds it to Simmons. Ross kicks to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Magic. A floater. Bamba passes to Gordon. Ross on the wing. Finds himself wide open and drills it. He has 7.
You know, after not scoring a single point in the first quarter, they're still feeding him, and he's showing his appreciation.
Floats it up for James. Stolen by Gordon. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. James against Ross. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. We saw Gordon making big strides in his game last season, Doris, and it started with his shooting.
Well, specifically his long-range shooting, right, Kev? Because the 3 started to fall, and then that opened up other scoring options for him. Boy, it really seemed to come together for this guy, a rising star in just 1 year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Zubac. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Michael Beasley. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. Vucevic checked in for Orlando. James against Ross. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
That one drops for him. Ross has got 13.
Well, this guy's going to find his way to get the ball in the bucket. Contact or not, Terrence Ross can flat score the basketball.
Back to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped.
Boy, his vertical makes Terrence Ross an A-plus shot blocker for his size. This guy, his main duty's on the perimeter, but he'll get his share of blocks.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Lakers making a change here. Hart's checked in. Evan Fournier's checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Grant. Here's Fournier. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Bamba kicks to Fournier. Beyond the arc. Ball with the rebound. Lakers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Pass to Kuzma. The feed now to James. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Ball. Los Angeles with another miss. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 17-5 run here. Offensive rebound. Bamba can't cash in from close range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ross against James. From 12 feet out. And good that time. He's got 15.
I'll tell you, he's been one area they haven't had to worry about tonight. He's been scoring at will.
Augustine against Kuzma. Augustine passes to Ross. Over James. No good from Ross.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Hart. And there's the pass to Kuzma. Shoots over Bamba. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Kuzma's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Los Angeles. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Well, Steve Clifford takes over here in Orlando, and of course he is known for his frankness and his disciplined approach to the game. You think about Clifford's teams, they rarely make unforced errors and are some of the best at minimizing their own mistakes.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And a switcher also for Orlando. Isaac's checked in. Here's Fournier, connects on the foul line jumper. Fournier's got 8.
What a polished offensive game. Fournier cashing in from the mid-range.
And for Clifford, his job in Orlando, Doris, will be to develop the skills of his very young core.
That is correct, and he'll try to get this young group to play intelligently, minimize turnovers. You remember he once famously said the NBA isn't about winning, it's about winning in the playoffs.
The Lakers have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, James.
You know, I think casual fans of the NBA probably wonder what makes LeBron so good. And you look at some of the attributes he has physically, the size, the strength, the quickness. But to me, it's as much about his pursuit of greatness and the commitment year-round to excelling and building his skills. He's truly a seminal player in NBA history.
And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Here's Bamba. Sinks that one from the post. Bamba's got his second basket.
And even though Bamba needs to add a lot of strength, he does have the body control to convert through contact.
James looking around. Rebounded by Isaac. With LeBron in his strength, Doris, he can shrug off defenders.
Well, to me, Kevin, he is easily one of the most formidable finishers to ever play the game. You think about it, he is as big and strong physically as most centers that are challenging him at the rim. What an imposing guy.
And Fournier kicks to Augustine. His three-pointers off the mark. Lakers trail by 11. Ball, the pass to LeBron. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You know, LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ingram's checked in.
One shot.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
That's tipped. Here's Ball. Out to Ingram. Tries again. Count it. Ingram's got 10 points.
And Ingram is so graceful with the catch-and-shoot jumper. His lightning-quick release allows him to get off his shot in no time.
Stolen by Ball. To the middle. It's tipped. It's tipped. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kuzma's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Lets it go. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. That's now 22 points for LeBron.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Vucevic finds Fournier. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, at 6'7", Fournier shows some hops, the impressive vertical to finish that dunk.
Ball against Augustine. LeBron outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Magic leading by 6. Pass to Augustine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Ball. Now here's Kuzma. 11 points for him in that last game against Utah.
Yeah, Kev, he was a standout on the backboards that night and got a number of big rebounds.
Now here's Isaac. He's covered by Ingram. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Monday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
The first free throw is good.
You know, early on, Jonathan Isaac has drawn some comparisons to Kevin Durant. This is a long, athletic, multi-talented forward. He's got tremendous potential.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Lakers trail by 8. Now LeBron, 22 points for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Don't you get the sense that LeBron James is in complete command, not only of himself, but of his teammates? The drive this guy possesses is truly incredible.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers. He's off on the second. Orlando leading by 8. Right wing. Rondo against Augustine. Here's the teardrop, and he makes that one. 1:51 left to play here in the half. LeBron outside. Pass to Kuzma. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Kuzma's got 6. 1:30 left here in the second. Augustine against Rondo. Right side Fournier. Over Caldwell Pope. Misses off the right iron. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing here by 8. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Augustine looking around. Ingram with the steal. He kicks to James. Here's Kuzma. No good on the 3. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Augustine against Kuzma. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Magic have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Beasley's checked in for the Lakers. Lance Stevenson comes in for LeBron. Then for the Magic, Aaron Gordon comes in for Vucevic, and Simmons subbed in for Fournier.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Stevenson. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Augustine against Rondo. And Augustine kicks to Simmons. Here's Isaac. Misses the 3. And so it's Orlando. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Aaron, you all have played at a high level so far. What has worked for you?
We're just sticking to the game plan. You know, our coaches really drew up something good for us. You know, they wrote it out, and we're sticking to it, and we're executing very well.
Yeah, that's obvious the way you all have played. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. In the second quarter, they made it look easy. They played well at both ends of the court, and suddenly, they're sitting on a 9-point lead here at halftime. Shaq, what'd you think about the Magic?
You know what, Ernie? I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
Well, one problem I see is that they're too timid on the boards. When you start to fall behind in the game, you need to become more aggressive on the offensive glass and the defensive glass.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
You know, I think, Greg, they never settled for the first look. It was always about, let's get the best shot possible. Really good judgment on the offensive end.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Lakers trail by 9 on the court for Orlando. Gordon down low with Bamba next to him. Augustine and Fournier are in the backcourt, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Here's Fournier. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. That'll put Kyle Kuzma on the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. The Lakers have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line. And Orlando making a change here. Vucevic is checked in.
One shot, behind the lanes.
Orlando leading by 6. And here's Augustine. LeBron with the block.
Oh, you watch LeBron, not a prolific shot blocker, but when he wants to get it done, he is emphatic.
And it's good for 2.
Marvelous start to the second half, 3 for 3.
And for the Magic, their shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Ball against Augustine. Kicks it to Fournier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 4. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
And some great passing here so far. Let's check out this chart that breaks down where the assists have been coming from for the Magic.
And their guards have been the ones to really set the tone here tonight with their ability to create shots. You talk about the big fellas. They love to play with guards who try to keep them involved offensively.
Here's Hart, who's guarded by Fournier. Shot clock at 5. Out to Kuzma.
Well, I like to see Evan Fournier focusing on the defensive end. He's got the potential to get better there.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half. Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Augustine against Ball. Here's Hart. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fournier gets a wide open look. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 7. To the middle. It's stolen by Vucevic. And Fournier kicks to Isaac. That one doesn't go. LeBron with some nice D.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. TJ Augustine picks one up. The Lakers have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
At the line for 2. Two shots. Last on the first.
Free throw good. Kuzma. Grant, he's checked in for the Magic. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Magic leading by 6. Isaac passes to Grant. Shoots over ball. No good off the front iron. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Back to LeBron. 6 to shoot. And it's ball in the corner. Hart kicks to LeBron. Lakers passing it around. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Ball.
It's incredible to me, Kevin, how remarkably in tune LeBron is with the movement of his teammates. The guy is a scorer, he's a creator, he's a force to be reckoned with.
Here's Vucevic, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. On the wing, James. 22 points for him, and it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. Ross is checked in for Isaac. Here's James. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket no matter what D he's faced with. He averages about 31.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
Oh, they regrouped, they worked out some of their frustrations, and now we're seeing them have some fun.
9 feet out. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 7.
They're just great poise from the big man. Vucevic sticks with his shot even while being defended well.
Kuzma passes to LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Just great timing on that play, too, guys. Makes it impossible for the defense to react.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. We'll take a look at the Warriors. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, there's Los Angeles, sitting directly below them, just 1 spot down.
And, you know, for the Lakers, and I'll tell you, this has been a surprise how they started the year. Obviously, whatever adjustments they made in the offseason, definitely working out for them so far.
You know, Greg, I like to see a team come out of the gate strong, right? Their chemistry has been absolutely sensational.
Here's Grant, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And moment now to see the numbers for Kyle Kuzma. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
I think they need more consistency from him, and they're getting it. Look for this to continue. I love it.
No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Outside Fournier. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Brandon Ingram.
That's a 2 from Gordon, and it's Ingram with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Ball kicks to Hart. And a wide open look for James. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Orlando trailing here. Grant with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. The Lakers second,
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
And that one falls for Fournier. And Los Angeles with some changes. Beasley comes in for James. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And so Fournier nails both of them.
I think it's best to avoid putting this guy at the line if possible, but that's obviously easier said than done.
Beasley with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Beasley outside. Passes it to Hart. Just 5 on the clock. Ross with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Fires the 3. Rondo with the rebound. LA has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Terrence Ross, Doris, one of the more athletic wingmen in the league.
Right, Kevin. This guy's got great reach and frame for the position he plays, and he's always been able to dazzle at times, but he can also disappear. So this guy's got to find that ability to get involved and stay active.
Beasley comes with the double team, and Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic, and Jonathan Simmons subbed in for Fournier. Here is Ross. 13 points in the game. Here's Gordon. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Rondo passes to Ingram over Ross. And again, no good by the Lakers. Orlando leading. Inside to the paint. And Ross with the slam.
Things coming very easily right now for Terrence Ross. He's played with all the swag you could ask for.
Grant against Rondo. The pass to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Beasley for 3. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Bamba. Dishes it to Grant. Magic moving the ball around. Ross with a wide open look. The Magic get another chance here. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Lance Stephenson's checked in for JaVale McGee. Lakers trail by 4. Rondo kicks to Stevenson. Shoots over Bamba. Stevenson can't hit.
Boy, the mid-range becomes slightly more difficult when the defense is as active as they are there.
Pass to Ross. Over Stevenson. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And it's a 6-point Magic lead.
Well, he's one of those guys who's kept their offense clicking. They're in front thanks in no small part to what this guy's done.
And the shot goes in.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Simmons on the wing. He kicks it to Gordon. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here are the Magic now. Bamba passes to Grant. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Beasley with the steal. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. No good from outside.
Boy, all sorts of space around him. If he can't hit those, the defense not going to worry too much about him.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Magic making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. Here's Ross. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Love his game or hate it, but there is no denying, Doris, that Lance Stevenson makes things happen on the floor.
Just a pure creator when he has the basketball in his hands. Unbelievable handle. Sometimes gets creative on his way to the cup, but you love how he plays with such great passion and energy.
That free throw good from Lance Stevenson. Now Augustine. He's got 5. To the paint. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, the vertical is eye-popping. Jonathan Simmons, what a finish.
Lakers trail by 5. Rondo kicks to Ingram. He dishes it to Stevenson. Over Ross. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Augustine against Beasley. Augustine passes to Gordon. The tray. Rebound the Lakers. Beasley's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's Ingram missing.
Simply have to go up stronger than that. Could be a simple layup if he shows a little more determination.
Back to Augustine. 1:09 left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. And a wide open look for Simmons. That's in. Augustine with the assist. And now an 8-point Magic lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Stevenson. Ingram trying to get open. And the basket by Stevenson. Stevenson's got 9.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
I mean, how does he get that shot off? I mean, he had to angle that perfectly to get past the defender. He's trying to make something happen, but obviously been a tough quarter.
Rondo dishes to Ingram. Caldwell Pope. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now just a 4-point Magic lead. Orlando's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the second half. And Augustine kicks to Ross. He feeds it to Gordon. Over Stevenson, and it's Gordon missing. Stevenson passes to Ingram. The dish to Caldwell Pope. Lays it up off the glass. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket of the game. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Magic out in front. They lead by a bucket. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Ingram and Kuzma filling up the 3 and the 4. Lance Stevenson is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Beasley in at the center position. That's the Laker 5.
Great job on the glass. Bodies down low, needing to fight for position. That's perfect.
Outside Rondo. Beasley outside. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Beasley's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Lakers. Beasley against Augustine. Softly drops in the floater. And the Magic lead by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Here's Kuzma. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one. And Augustine kicks to Simmons. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Magic lead.
Wow, that's some pretty good speed on display from Jonathan Simmons. How about the change of gear?
Beasley, the pass to Ingram. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by the Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Augustine against Rondo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Two shots.
The free throw drops for Augustine. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Beasley. LeBron comes in for Ingram. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. The Magic also changing it up. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. And Fournier subbed in for Jonathan Simmons. Both free throws good from Augustine.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
LeBron kicks to McGee. Back to LeBron. Pass to Hart. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from LeBron.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Augustine passes to Gordon. Left side Fournier. And a miss there on the triple. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Well, you see the excellent skill set, and this is when you want to make an impact.
Don't you love seeing this guy rise to the occasion, going right at the defense and getting it done in the clutch?
One shot. One shot.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
The Magic have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And Fournier kicks to Augustine. Back to Fournier. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, you love the leap that Fournier has taken in this area. This guy a very dangerous shooter.
LeBron passes to Hart. Out to the wing, down low, and McGee kicks to Ball. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The pass to Isaac, stolen by Ball. inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
And here's Augustine. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Ball, the pass to Kuzma. Pass to Hart. 5 on the clock. LeBron outside. Shoots over Isaac. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from James.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
To take the lead. No good. Shot missing. The Magic go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Vucevic kicks to Augustine. McGee with the block. But they get it back. Outside Fournier. Ball stolen. Here's Hart. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Yeah, a big change of possession in a tight ball game. We'll see if they've seized the momentum.
Vucevic. Orlando gets it back. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, from anywhere on the floor, you've got to be aware of Evan Fournier, even on the interior.
One shot.
And that one falls for Fournier. Here's James. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Magic leading by 3. Augustine with it. Kicks it to Vucevic. And there's the call on James. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Stolen by McGee.
And that's only his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
Pass to Hart. With the fadeaway. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from LeBron. The Magic have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Near the three-point line, it's Augustine. Rebounded by Hart.
I'll tell you, with the struggle he has had today, he probably won't be their #1 option as they look to close this game out.
Good. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Augustine passes to Fournier.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one is no good.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
Ball against Augustine. Here's Vucevic. Drains it from 9 feet away. And the Magic lead by 2.
Exactly the kind of ball movement they're looking for.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Isaac with the steal.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
You know what? You cannot afford to be careless with the basketball around Jonathan Isaac. Those long arms to get into the passing lanes. Woohoo!
One shot.
A free throw drops for Augustine. Now here's James. He kicks to McGee to the inside and stolen by Gordon. Now it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, superb awareness, Greg, right? Not allowing them to get comfortable running their offense, being super aggressive.
Vucevic against McGee. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, great to see Vucevic work that in between game, showing he wants to improve that game.
Lakers trail by 7. Here's Hart. Six to shoot. Floats one, and he sinks the layup.
I'll tell you, that's a graceful finish. Not just any old layup, the teardrop.
And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Vucevic, and it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line.
Well, we know this about Nikola Vucevic, right? He's always been a reliable option on the offensive end. He's at his best when he's sort of balancing that inside and outside game. This guy a year ago focused on posting up and getting better looks close to the basket.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. And here is Los Angeles now. 7-point differential. Now Ball. Here's Hart. Pass to James. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. James finds McGee. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And as talented as Vucevic is on offense, detractors will always question, Doris, his defense.
Well, I think, Kevin, there's no secret here that his defense is not as strong as his offense. But from a purely statistical standpoint, his team is much better with him on the floor.
That's good from McGee.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Outside Fournier. Down low. Kicks it out to Gordon. No good on the 3.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Kuzma against Gordon. Kuzma passes to James. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hart. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Now just a 1-point Orlando lead.
You hope that's a wake-up call for the defense, boys, because you give them that clean a look and it's over.
Now the pass to Fournier. Puts up a 3. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
The tested veteran coming through in a big-time moment. Evan Fournier, go ahead, sir.
The 17-footer. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from LeBron.
Well, should any of us be surprised if they need a bucket? LeBron says, get me the ball, and delivers once again.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They lead by 2. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Evan Fournier.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
To the inside, and stolen by James. Lost the ball. Ball's knocked loose. Dishes it to LeBron. Pass to Hart. 5 on the clock. To tie it up. Passes it to Ball. And Hart has it in the corner. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Augustine. There's the pass to Fournier. And here is Isaac. 3-pointer Augustine. It's hauled in by LeBron. To the inside, Kuzma.
Boy, the vertical that Aaron Gordon has helps him on the defensive end. Twice on the pipes with that block.
Here's Augustine. The shot comes out, and the Lakers going the other way now. Down low. McGee dishes to LeBron. Shoots over Isaac. And it's LeBron missing.
And as he squares up from mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, classic example of crowding the shooter, not letting him get comfortable in the mid-range.
Fearless, decisive, on point.
Which is exactly what you have to be, especially when your team needs a bucket.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 2. 23 seconds left in the game. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. LeBron right side.
Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're down by 3. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And right now, you can go for the 2 and then a quick foul, or go for the home run.
Well, you've got to be smart regardless of what you choose to do. You shouldn't just heave the 3 if it's not there. Let's see what happens.
But they recover it. To the wing right side. Hart. Right between the eyes.
Timeout.
A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
And Steve Clifford wants a timeout. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Got it!
Vucevic so confident in himself, and his teammates come along with him.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Evan Fournier. Hey, Evan, does a win like tonight's against this kind of competition show you how far you've come as a team?
Yeah, sure. You know, we obviously showing progress, but we want to be a very good team. We are very ambitious.
Nothing wrong with a little ambition, Evan. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.